You know when you get this set up right, because it feels right and you feel ready to express yourself. Greetings, it's Living Fruits on YouTube. Last week I made a video which I called Perfect in My Imperfection. And in that video I started an inquiry into what it is to be authentic and move through the flux that is part of life. And I felt that, I mean we all are, but it was kind of, there was an acuteness to it. My perception was that I was being impacted by how the world occurs for other people. And that I was this like little boat being thrashed around in the ocean. I mean, I'm okay, I can be a little boat, but I think it's also important to know that I'm part of the ocean. One of the activities that I sort of set for myself to expand this inquiry about being authentic, being fully self-expressed, was to create collage. And I did exactly what I said I was going to do on Sunday, actually. Good day to give thanks and set new intentions and create your week. So I got my magazines out and I just browsed through them, you know, with these specific words in mind, like freedom, like self-expression, authenticity, little boat, ocean, and just whatever image that I'm drawn to, just to choose that image and cut it out and have it be part of the collage. And it's really just about trying to create a picture of the ocean. It's really about trying to create a picture of the emotion that I was finding hard to express. Anyway, let me just put up a picture of what my collage turned out like. And then I'm going to just really just talk about it. Just talk about why I included what I included. I like to do them in my actual journal. Because then what happens is I normally write before and after the collage. And on the left is the quote that I spoke about in the first video to this short series from E. Cummins. And I included this because I just wanted to be reminded not to make myself wrong or feel guilty, because that was part of the stuckness of the situation. I was making myself feel guilty for living the life I choose to live. We do kind of tend to beat ourselves up and make ourselves wrong, you know, for not being ourselves and all that sort of stuff, when it's not a done deal. It's not like, okay, I'm now 21, I am myself. Or, okay, I'm now 28, I am myself. It's an ongoing process. My father lived to the grand old age of 97, and right up to the end he was in flux and he was expressing pasts and presents and futures as he was moving through to the other side. So it's life is an ongoing process of being in flux, is what it is. To be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best night and day to make you everybody but yourself means to fight the hardest battle that any human being can fight and never stop fighting. And this bit, and never stop fighting, is it. It's just like, it's ongoing. So I put that in to remind myself. And as you can see, like, there's strips, and there's a strip on the other side of the collage because I left one out, but it kind of works to create a, I don't know, like a bridge between the wildness of being free and being in flight like a bird of prey, and the powerful woman that I every day practice being, and, you know, find ways to be that powerful woman. And you know, the image of the woman is standing on top of the world, but then there's also the word on the world. And that is about me living a life of integrity and being my word. Because I think that our relationship to the world is created through language, through our words. The red flower's about passion. Looks like a poppy, but I just love the vibrancy of it. And for me, that's just about passion. Passion and grace, they're kind of almost opposites. And, you know, life's about balance, isn't it? And we've got a little bird down there with a funny little beak. And that was sort of supposed to represent freedom. And then we've got in the corner, underneath E. Cummings' quote, there are all these eyes and mouths and lips and smiles. And that's because, yeah, there is a world outside of me that I can't be in control of. And that's okay. People are going to think stuff, people are going to have their perceptions, and that's okay. In fact, it's part of the richness of life. And then there's a noose in the middle of my collage. And I don't know, but I just couldn't be without the noose in the collage. And it's right in the middle there. And I really don't have any explanation for it right now in this moment. It's been a week of insights and epiphanies, actually, because once you open a part of yourself up and you sort of begin an inquiry and you declare that and you start reading. I've been reading Brené Brown's book, The Gifts of Imperfection, and that's been of a particular guidance in, you know, some of the things she talks about. I've kind of reinforced some of the ways that I understand life, or the lens through which I look through life anyway. So that's been like a nice little companion. It's been a fantastic week in terms of expansion and spiritual awakening and moving forward. It's always about moving forward, right? But do you know, like, when something can happen, something happens to you, it could be something fabulous and it could be something challenging that's hard and that's heartbreaking. And when it's something heartbreaking, we're more often prone to go into self-pity and ask, why me, why me? And the way that I choose to contextualize my relationship with my world and other people is that everything that happens, all the experiences that a human being have, are there to teach. They're there to teach the person who is having that experience and those around it. There's a reason. There's always a reason. If you choose to take responsibility, then you will benefit from that, and the why will enrich your life and those around you. So it's kind of like been breakthrough territory, and I'm really excited about the future in terms of moving forward and healing. So I mean, that's it really. I mean, I say that's it, but it's for me, in my little world, in my little spot on the planet, it's kind of huge. It's interesting how when you open up a part of yourself and you're going into an inquiry, how serendipity kind of helps you on your way. And there was a fabulous thing that Infinite Alchemist shared about being a healer, and you know, just that short video and the blessing that it was that she took the time to make that video just really opened up something for me. Like, I'd never thought of being a healer in the way that I think of it since that video. You know, I had kind of healer to do with like medical and you know, you have to be sick to be healed. But it just made me think that we come here to heal and to help others heal. Not from a sickness, but from the past, almost. What I'm trying to say is that who I am in the world and the job that I do and the activities that I take is all about making a difference to other people. And making a difference to other people is about healing. Maybe one day I'll own up to being a healer. Maybe that's the next stage. So yeah, what are you not owning up to? Make a collage about it. Okay, I'm definitely going this time. It's Living Fruits on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.